Imagine a lizard growing to the size of a crocodile, over 10 feet long, with powerful limbs and a muscular tail. This is the Komodo dragon, the largest lizard on Earth, found in a handful of Indonesian islands. Their massive size is just the beginning of their incredible features. They possess sharp claws, serrated teeth, and a venomous bite. Their keen senses and powerful legs make them formidable hunters. Despite their fearsome reputation, Komodo dragons are surprisingly social animals. They are intelligent creatures, capable of learning and adapting to their environment. Their story is one of survival against the odds, etched in the volcanic landscapes they call home. Join us as we uncover the secrets of these magnificent creatures and explore the challenges they face in a rapidly changing world. The Komodo dragon's domain is a cluster of volcanic islands in the Indonesian archipelago. These islands, Komodo, Rinca, Flores, Gilimotang, and Padar, offer a glimpse into a prehistoric past. The island's harsh environment has shaped the evolution of these remarkable creatures. The dry climate dictates the rhythm of life on the islands. During the wet season, lush vegetation provides ample food for the dragons and their prey. However, the dry season transforms the islands into an arid landscape. The Komodo dragon's resilience shines through during these times of hardship. These islands hold immense ecological significance, home to unique flora and fauna, with the Komodo dragon as the apex predator. The Indonesian archipelago owes its existence to the fiery breath of volcanoes. Among them lies the Komodo National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. These islands are a land of extremes, where life persists in the face of adversity. The nutrient-rich volcanic soils support a surprising variety of plant life. This sustains a diverse ecosystem, providing food and shelter for a fascinating array of creatures. The island's isolation and harsh conditions have protected the dragons from mainland predators. This has allowed them to evolve into the magnificent creatures we see today. Komodo, the largest island in the national park, is the stronghold of the Komodo dragon. Towering cliffs rise dramatically from the sea, their slopes cloaked in dry forests and grasslands. Komodo's interior is a mosaic of habitats, each with its own unique character. Open grasslands provide ideal hunting grounds for the dragons. The island's coastline is a rugged tapestry of hidden coves and pristine beaches. Despite its harsh conditions, Komodo supports a surprising diversity of life. Deer, water buffalo, wild pigs, and monkeys roam the island, providing ample prey for the Komodo dragons. Rinca, the second largest island in the Komodo National Park, shares Komodo's rugged beauty. It is here that visitors have the best chance of encountering Komodo dragons in their natural habitat. Rinca's landscape has its own distinct character, dominated by vast savannas. Scattered trees provide shade from the relentless sun. The island's coastline is a labyrinth of rocky inlets and pristine beaches. Coral reefs, teeming with marine life, fringe the shores. Rinca is home to a diverse array of wildlife, with the Komodo dragon reigning supreme as the apex predator. Flores, the largest of the Lesser Sunda Islands, marks the easternmost limit of the Komodo dragon's range. Despite human encroachment, Flores still harbors pockets of wilderness where Komodo dragons persist. These areas are primarily located within the island's national parks and reserves. Flores's landscape is a tapestry of rolling hills, lush rainforests, and volcanic peaks. The Komodo dragons found on Flores are generally smaller than their counterparts on Komodo and Rinca. Despite these challenges, the dragons of Flores serve as a reminder of the species' resilience and adaptability. Several smaller islands within the Komodo National Park also harbor populations of Komodo dragons. Gilimotang, Padar, and Nusa Code offer a glimpse into the diversity of habitats that Komodo dragons can occupy. Gilimotang is a rugged island with steep hills and rocky shores. Padar is renowned for its dramatic landscapes and panoramic views. Nusa Code supports a small but stable population of dragons. These smaller islands play a crucial role in the overall conservation of Komodo dragons. They provide valuable habitat and ensure genetic diversity within the species. The Komodo dragon's armor-like skin is a spectacle of both power and resilience. Covered in tough, overlapping scales, the dragon is protected from the harsh elements and the rigors of its predatory lifestyle. Each scale is composed of bone-like plates called osteoderms, providing a layer of protection akin to chainmail. The scales on their heads and necks are particularly thick, offering protection from bites during territorial disputes. The texture of their skin adds to their formidable presence. This combination of scales and tough hide allows them to move effortlessly through dense undergrowth and over sharp rocks. The scales' coloration provides excellent camouflage, allowing them to blend seamlessly into their surroundings. Beneath the Komodo dragon's formidable exterior lies a body perfectly engineered for predatory dominance. Their powerful limbs, each tipped with sharp claws, speak to their strength and agility. Their muscular tails are weapons capable of delivering bone-crushing blows. Their long, flexible necks and powerful jaws allow them to tear flesh from their prey with ease. Their overall body shape is surprisingly streamlined, allowing them to move with speed and agility. They are built for bursts of power, enough to ambush prey and bring it down. Their formidable arsenal of weapons makes them one of nature's most efficient predators. The Komodo dragon's keen senses allow it to navigate its environment and locate prey with remarkable efficiency. Their eyesight is adequate for detecting movement at a distance. Their hearing is sufficient for detecting the sounds of struggling prey. Their sense of smell is their most remarkable sensory adaptation. Komodo dragons use their forked tongues to collect scent particles from the air. This highly developed sense of smell enables them to detect carrion from up to 6 miles away. The Komodo dragon's reputation as a fearsome predator is well deserved. Their teeth, serrated and blade-like, are designed for tearing flesh. Their claws are sharp, curved, and capable of inflicting deep wounds. The claws on their hind feet provide extra traction when digging burrows or climbing. The Komodo dragon's most insidious weapon is its venom. The venom is delivered through ducts in their lower jaw, flowing along grooves in their teeth. The discovery of the Komodo dragon's venom adds another layer of complexity to our understanding of these creatures. The Komodo dragon's appearance undergoes a fascinating transformation throughout its life cycle. Hatchlings emerge with a vibrant pattern of yellow and black bands. This coloration serves as camouflage in the dense vegetation. As they grow, their coloration gradually fades into mottled grays and browns. This shift in coloration coincides with a change in their hunting strategies. The Komodo dragon's changing coloration is a testament to the power of natural selection. Silent Stalker, the art of the ambush. The Komodo dragon, often portrayed as a lumbering behemoth, is in reality a master of stealth and cunning, particularly when it comes to hunting. They are opportunistic carnivores, employing a combination of ambush tactics and patient stalking to secure their next meal. While they are capable of bursts of speed, their hunting strategy relies more on surprise and the element of shock. They often lie in wait for their prey, concealed in the undergrowth or near waterholes, their mottled scales blending seamlessly with the dappled sunlight filtering through the forest canopy. Their patience is legendary, sometimes remaining motionless for hours, their keen senses alert for any sign of movement that might betray the presence of a potential meal. When a suitable target, be it a deer, wild pig, or even a water buffalo, wanders within striking distance, the dragon explodes from its hiding place with astonishing speed and agility. The element of surprise is their greatest weapon, often leaving their prey disoriented and vulnerable. Their initial attack is swift and brutal. They aim for the legs or underbelly, using their serrated teeth and powerful jaws to inflict deep wounds that sever tendons and arteries, causing massive blood loss. Their prey, even if significantly larger than themselves, is often left reeling from the sheer force of the attack. Section 2. A varied palette from deer to water buffalo. The Komodo dragon, as the apex predator of its island domain, sits atop a food chain that is both diverse and intricately interconnected. Their diet reflects this ecological dominance, encompassing a wide range of prey, from small reptiles and birds to large mammals that dwarf them in size. Deer, particularly the Timor deer, make up a significant portion of their diet. These agile creatures are abundant on the islands, providing a readily available source of sustenance for the dragons. Wild pigs with their rooting habits are another favored target, their foraging activities often leading them into close proximity to the lurking reptiles. Water buffalo, though formidable in size and strength, are not immune to the Komodo dragon's predatory prowess. While a single dragon might hesitate to take on a healthy adult buffalo, they will readily scavenge on carcasses or target young, weak, or injured individuals. Their opportunistic nature extends to their own kind. Cannibalism, though not as common as once thought, is not unheard of among Komodo dragons, particularly when food is scarce. Hatchlings vulnerable in their first year of life are most at risk, often falling prey to larger dragons, including their own parents. Section 3. A feast for many, the circle of life and death. The Komodo dragon's feeding habits, while seemingly gruesome to some, play a crucial role in the delicate balance of their island ecosystem. Their kills, often shared among multiple individuals, provide sustenance not only for themselves but also for a host of other creatures, both large and small. Scavengers, from opportunistic birds like crows and kites to smaller carnivores like civet cats and monitor lizards, are quick to converge on a dragon's kill, picking at the remains left behind by the dominant predators. This communal feasting ensures that nothing goes to waste, with even the bones picked clean by insects and microorganisms. The decomposition of carcasses, hastened by the scavengers' activities, releases valuable nutrients back into the soil, enriching the earth and fueling the growth of new vegetation. This in turn supports the herbivores that form the base of the food chain, ensuring the continuation of the cycle of life and death that sustains the entire ecosystem. The Komodo dragon, as a keystone species, plays a crucial role in regulating the populations of its prey animals, preventing overgrazing and maintaining the overall health and diversity of the island's flora and fauna. Section 4. The Dance of Dominance, Rituals of Power and Hierarchy. Despite their solitary nature, Komodo dragons are not devoid of social interactions. In fact, they exhibit a complex social hierarchy, particularly during the mating season and when food is abundant. These interactions, often characterized by displays of dominance and aggression, are crucial for establishing and maintaining order within their social structure. Males, larger and more territorial than females, engage in ritualistic combat to establish dominance and secure access to mates. These battles, while seemingly brutal, are rarely fatal. The combatants, their massive bodies intertwined, wrestle and bite, their tails whipping through the air like weapons until one concedes defeat. Dominant males, their status established through these trials of strength, enjoy preferential access to females and food. They are often the first to feed on a carcass, asserting their dominance over their rivals and ensuring their continued strength and vitality. Females, though smaller than males, are not without their own social hierarchy. They compete for access to prime nesting sites and often exhibit aggression towards each other, particularly when protecting their young. Section 5. A Delicate Balance, the dragon's role in the ecosystem. The Komodo dragon, a relic of a bygone era, stands as a powerful symbol of the delicate balance within healthy ecosystems. As apex predators, They regulate prey populations, maintaining biodiversity. Their presence is essential for the ecosystem's health. However, habitat loss and poaching threaten their survival. Protecting these creatures requires a concerted effort. Through education and conservation, we can ensure their future. As we conclude our journey into the world of the Komodo dragon, we stand in awe of these remarkable creatures, living embodiments of a prehistoric past. Their existence is a testament to evolution and the harsh beauty of their island home. For millennia, they have reigned over their domain, shaping the landscape and the balance of life. Their story is a reminder of our responsibility. The Komodo dragon, once shrouded in myth, is now a symbol of interconnectedness. Preserving biodiversity is crucial for future generations. Their future depends on our actions. We must recognize their value and act accordingly. We are entrusted with a legacy to ensure these creatures thrive in the wild. Their survival hinges on our understanding and actions. The time to act is now. Before their absence becomes a reminder of our inaction, the Komodo dragon deserves our respect and protection. Their story is far from over. The choices we make today will determine their fate. Despite their formidable presence and their status as apex predators, Komodo dragons are facing an array of threats. Many of them a direct consequence of human activities. Their very survival, once seemingly assured in the isolation of their island domain, is now precarious, a stark reminder of the far-reaching impacts of human actions on the natural world. Habitat loss, driven by a combination of deforestation, agricultural expansion, and human settlement, is shrinking the dragon's hunting grounds, fragmenting their populations, and increasing competition for resources. As human populations grow and the demand for land intensifies, the pressure on the dragon's remaining habitat mounts, pushing them closer to the brink. Poaching, though illegal, still poses a significant threat, fueled by the demand for their skins and body parts in the illegal wildlife trade. While conservation efforts have intensified in recent years, the lure of profit continues to drive this illicit activity, undermining efforts to protect these vulnerable creatures. Climate change, a global challenge with local consequences, is exacerbating the threats to Komodo dragons. Rising sea levels threaten to inundate their coastal habitats, while changes in rainfall patterns could disrupt the delicate balance of their island ecosystems, impacting prey availability and potentially increasing the frequency and severity of droughts. The challenges facing Komodo dragons are daunting, but not insurmountable. Their conservation requires a multifaceted approach, one that addresses the root causes of their decline and empowers local communities to become stewards of their own natural heritage. Protecting and expanding their remaining habitat is paramount. This requires establishing and effectively managing protected areas, such as national parks and reserves, where human activities are strictly regulated and the dragon's natural environment is preserved. Implementing sustainable land management practices outside of protected areas is equally crucial, promoting responsible agriculture, forestry, and development that minimizes impacts on the dragon's habitat. Combating poaching and the illegal wildlife trade requires a combination of law enforcement, education, and community engagement. Strengthening anti-poaching patrols, increasing penalties for wildlife crimes, and raising awareness about the importance of dragon conservation are all essential steps. Engaging local communities in conservation efforts, providing alternative livelihoods, and fostering a sense of ownership over their natural heritage are crucial for long-term success. The fate of the Komodo dragon rests not only in the hands of governments and conservation organizations, but also in the choices we make as individuals. Supporting reputable conservation organizations is a tangible way to make a difference. These organizations rely on donations to fund their vital work, from anti-poaching patrols to habitat restoration. Choosing sustainable tourism options that prioritize wildlife well-being is another important step. Opt for tour operators that adhere to ethical guidelines and respect wildlife viewing distances. Educating ourselves and others about Komodo dragons is crucial for raising awareness and inspiring action. Sharing information online and supporting educational initiatives can help mobilize support for dragon protection. The choices we make today will determine whether these magnificent creatures continue to inspire awe and wonder in generations to come.